All right, folks. Hey, check it out. Everybody's been asking, where is the Volkswagen bus? Here it is. It is called the Volkswagen ID Buzz. There's quite a few different models. This one is the Pro S Plus. And I got to tell you now, it is wall 100% electric. I wouldn't be heartbroken if they threw a gas motor in it, but I get it. I totally get it. Range, let me explain that to you. I started fully charged, 224. I got on the road. It went up to 230 with brake generation and all that. Went into town about 35 miles, and it dropped down to about 212. Okay, so not bad. Then I came back out east another 30 some odd miles, a lot of uphill, because one's uphill, one's downhill. So I'm down to about 188, which is not the end of the world. So I'll take it home and charge it back up. So if you're going to go anywhere long distance, you got to just set it up like as if you're flying an airplane. You got to look for all the different places to stop and charge. Otherwise, you'll be on the back of a tow truck. But enough of that. Orange and candy white. They've really gone all out with different color combos, blue and white, orange and white. Just take a look. And they call the color orange and candy white. So I would think, what is that ice cream that they used to call the creamsicle? This should be creamsicle, but that's another thing. It's only got a single electric motor. It's not a dual. Almost everybody's doing duals. And it's rear wheel drive. It's not front wheel drive. 91 kilowatt lithium battery, which is perfectly fine. It's got plenty of get up and go. You've got LED lighting all the way around. You've got even poor weather lighting. And I was in poor weather, but I didn't really notice what that was all about. Illuminated front logo at night. It's got a light bar. You've got rain sensing wipers, which is really nice. It's got a manual retractable trailer hitch. And yes, you can tow up with this up to 2,600 pounds. So there's a built-in, but you can't see it with the bumper cover. Rear zone climate, because it's a pretty good sized van. Heated, vented front seats, 12-way driver. Second row is also heated and cooled. You've also got removable third row seating, which I am not going to do. Second row 60-40 split. And then there's third row is a 50-50 split. We'll look at that when we get inside. You can remove the front center console. Not really sure why you'd want to do that unless you needed extra room. But once we get inside, it will give you that feeling that it is just like the old school Volkswagen van. It's got Volkswagen ID cockpit. You can figure that out when you go to the website. All right. You guys will like this car. Come on, you want to go for a ride? You guys would love Volkswagens. Heads-up display, which is really great. Can't ask for anything better than that. 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty, 8-year, 100,000 battery, and a 2-year free maintenance. I don't know what the maintenance is, but it's not a whole lot. So you need to check that out. 90 city, 71 city, burns about 41 kilowatts per hour, and you get 83 miles combined. They don't like it. Now they're leaving. Why are you leaving? You don't want to come over here? Oh, okay. Must be food. You know how food is. Now, you can get into this car for as little as $59,995. So when I throw that $66,000 price tag on you, you can get in a little cheaper. 63 base on this one, $1,500 on freight. The Pro S base is at $59,995. The Pro S Plus electric, $63,495. And then the first edition electric is $65,495. So that tax license, you know where you're going to be. All right, let's take a look inside. All right, folks. Hey, we're back here at the front of the Volkswagen ID. It looked to me like this nose came out. Guess what? It does. And what it's there for is your windshield washer and getting to some of the maintenance items, probably if you took it to the dealer. Not so much, no storage space or anything like that. But I was just curious, and I thought that was rather interesting because it looked like it was going to open right up. Nice styling. What have I talked about? Electric vehicles with ugly noses. They actually put some styling in it with the lower ballads. It's got the honeycomb look to it. I love the two-tone paint. This is the light bar that I was mentioning that comes across the front. This illuminates at night as well, which they did a really good job with that. You got tons of visibility, heads-up display, which is really nice. You've got one other thing I found that was interesting, and we'll take a look at it. If you look at on the center console here, where it says rear, okay, see if I can just touch it. And then these little quarter windows, see these little guys right here? Let me go ahead and get in so it knows I'm in and I've got my key. But check this out. This is really interesting. Now that's not a lot, but that's as big as that window's going to open up for for the rear passengers to get you. And then you hit that rear switch and your main window comes down. Nice, nice big screen in the front. Let's go ahead and open up the rear and we'll get you in. There you go. So another interesting thing about this vehicle is that when you get in with the key fob, there's no key. You you don't have to stick a key in the slot or anything like that. Heated seats, like I said, all right here. Everything's autos, economical. I got 198-mile range with 79%. You've got, let's see, no sunroof. So if you're looking for a sunroof, that isn't going to happen. This can be removed. This center console. This was interesting at first because if you didn't know it was there, which gives you lots of center space up front. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Okay. So, like I said, this comes out. It's pretty solid even when it's in, but it's got a little latch right here that you can pull this out for added space. And it's got a slider window in there as well. All your listings, everything you need. We've gone through all this before. You've got all your telephone, radio, nav, vehicle, apps, tons and tons of stuff. When you start to get into the computerization of these cars, now this particular car does not have.
Can't do that yet. Roadside assistance.
Oops.
Connect a telephone via Bluetooth.
See, how do we do that?
Driving.
All right. So I must have hit the little car since you didn't want to do that. Again, all your controls. Very good. Lighting up here is excellent. Mirrors. Let's go ahead and look at some more on the seating on this guy. All right, we got a double split rear seat here. You got a larger, looks like a 60/40, might even be less than that. It is a third row. Now this, pretty simple. Slides right up. You can just walk right in. Your passengers shouldn't have any issues at all about getting in the vehicle. And I think you can even remove that third row seating if necessary. If you wanted that true camper van experience, the headrests flip down for visibility. So you wouldn't need to really put those up. until such time as, and plus you got your lower vents, which are in the bottom, and you don't run into that too often. And this just moves real nice. Boom. Folds back a little bit. You got this lever here, so you can go into a recline if you're so inclined. Get it? Which is nice. Through our little window here. And then, of course, all these little added features, these are more for styling. And it's that old Volkswagen style back when the buses were big. And it's got a little, what we call Easter eggs, ID light. Again, the jack is tucked up underneath here. There we go. And this is a neat idea. Like if you're camping and you want to fix lunch or for the kids or change a diaper. And then, of course, you got boxes to store all your gear. And this is really pretty heavy duty. This is not anything super lightweight, which is really nice. I like that. And then, of course, the seats do fold down right here. And that's fairly flat. So you could literally take a nap if you wanted to do. So it does remind you of that old minivan, the old minivan from Volkswagen. Days gone by, you got your 12-volt plug-in. If you needed to stick your cigarette lighter inside there for added features, nothing's there. A great sound system, great stereo speakers mounted in it, high enough to where you don't have to worry about hitting your head. In fact, if it was raining, you could stay underneath here and get out of the weather. So if you're a big Volkswagen lover and you'd like to get into that ID4, this could be it, because they are hitting the dealers now. The colors are amazing. So again, Volkswagen ID4 Buzz. Check it out at your dealer. I'll see you at the beach.